So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner, their rookie quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Open here, Adam Thielen. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Young now from the 50. Checks this down to Hubbard. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
6. And the Panther first down.
Young now. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Michael Williams. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now Young. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Young. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, Young. And this is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But, Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy He's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Young will set to throw. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Young working out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Panthers are back within a score. You talk about rookies having big statistical years. He had a boatload of these in the regular season, more than 1 per game, and now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field.
Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their...
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third. The Panthers about ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Open man, it's Ted McMillan. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Young. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now here's Young. And that is incomplete here.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Here's Young from the gun on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Ready.
To the air once more, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Young. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Young.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It'll be Young again.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Young. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Touchdown, Panthers! A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Young.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And this will be a 1st down as well, but the clock continues to move. On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll drop that down to Hubbard.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
Trying to keep their season alive, down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on second down.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Young now. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21.
First down, Panthers.
They'll throw again. Young. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Well, what a game this has turned out to be here. Second possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown, and now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, take the tie, and send this game to sudden death, or go for 2 and let it come down to one last 2-point try.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the west.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Young to throw.
And he's got it.
Carolina offense about ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young.
And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down.
Down. Ready?
Young is set to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads. And losing in this wild card round, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get to their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season when they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.